In the United States, we are used to seeing houses with big grassy front yards, a long driveway leading to a garage. But in Mexico, you will more likely see a wide variety of ways to park your car. Actually, it is more common to see houses built right up to the sidewalk, and often with parking inside an enclosed patio or a carport. Also common is what you see here at my house, a little frontage of concrete or grass or both. My house is an example of a front grassy area with concrete parking pads or tracks. But the problem is, this really is best if you don't have a car, because a car is hot when you come home, and before long it will completely kill the grass under and around it. For that reason, many homeowners either let the grass die off or they finish the whole area in pavers. Many times this is a showy entry. It may still have a car, but now it's also a kind of patio. I made the difficult decision to pave half of my driveway, leaving the rest to green grass. It seemed like a good compromise. Here you can see how my once perfect lawn was slowly being killed from parking a car there. And up in the corner you'll see Jose beginning the difficult process of removing the concrete blocks. We are going to replace those. These parking pads are 4 inches thick and a good 100 pounds each. But even with a pickaxe, it was a real job getting them out. One of the reasons I chose to do this project now was because my neighbor Irma was doing a complete tear out of her very long driveway. 2 of our neighbors had donated to her many of these huge pavers, but it wasn't going to be enough. But if I started my project, that would give her 23 more, and that was enough to finish her new driveway. Just as Jose got one row torn out, the delivery truck arrived with a fine sand product known as tepepote. Normally they would just drop the side gate and dump it on the street, but Jose convinced them to pitch it into the first trench he had opened up. That saved us a lot of work. Here you see the massive pile of debris. Now Irma had already a massive pile of debris on the street next to her house, so she invited me to just put all of my pieces there too. Rolando's son Jesus did that the next day. Here you see a paving product known as adoquin, which is a quarried stone but is expensive, so the broken pieces are crushed up and mixed with cement for an even harder product called adoqueto, available in lots of colors and not terribly expensive. Jesus is 14. He is Rolando's oldest son and has worked here at my house doing many things. Rolando is kind of picky, so their work is always very good, and Jesus learns from the experience. Here he is shoveling out for the cement forms. In this scene, Rolando is tying in the forms, staked, spaced, and finally wired snug so they don't move. Meanwhile, Jesus has made a mix of cement and sand. He'll add water right there in the middle of things, which keeps everything close and tidy. As the project progresses, any mess will be covered up. Here you see that form ready for cement mix. Then over to the side, Jesus keeps mixing while Rolando fills the forms. Eventually, all the cement mix is used up, the debris hauled to Irma's pile, and fresh tepepote spread over the surface. I am thrilled to see it look so nice. Planning this was tricky because none of the sides are square. None are parallel, and because the whole thing is on a steep hill, there is a slope to deal with. Only the top section is actually level with the world. And then it rained and rained and rained. Finally, the boys brought 300 black Autocreto pavers. Exciting day! This is what 300 Autocreto pavers look like. And just that quick, you see the transformation. When you're up to your ass in mud and all you see is pieces of broken concrete, you think there's no hope.